I'm sitting here chilling with Shaquena and Baldhead on Laughing Libations. Check it out.
Slaps and out, she slaps in our face. Slaps and out, she slaps in our face. Slaps on the show, slaps in our face. Smiles on the way, slaps in our face. Slaps and out, she slaps in our face. Slaps and out, she slaps in our face. Slaps in our face. Smiles on the way, slaps in our face. Ha ha ha, it slaps in our face.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Laughs and Libations podcast. I'm your host, QuenaHorace. Hopefully, my co-host, Baldhead, comes in. If he don't, that's okay. He's busy doing some things tonight, but we got a special guest tonight, comedian KatieFunnyAf. But we're gonna wait for her to come on in. Until then, y'all, if you got any questions, put them in the comments, and we'll have a conversation with you tonight. Y'all, this week has been long. I have been busy trying to get some stuff together for Laughs and Libations podcast. I've been watching the stuff that's been going on the news with Agent Orange. I would never call him by his name. A lot of the stuff that he has done has affected a lot of people, especially in our ancestors that worked hard to try to put things into place that could help us, were demolished, dismantled, and a lot of people are feeling the effects of the things that Agent Orange has done. And people are surprised at a lot of things that he's doing. I mean, when I say people are surprised, and I don't know why. This man told y'all what he was going to do. He told y'all. So it should not be a surprise when his first couple days, he did exactly what he said he was going to do. This man told us Project 2025, Taraji P. Henson was hosting an award show, and she told all of us to research Project 2025 and really read it and comprehend what his policies were, the things he was going to do, things he was going to take away, some of our rights. Like, he for real put it in our faces what he was about to do. And now people are crying, people are begging. It's too late. It is too late. You voted for this man. You put your trust in this man because he said certain stuff to get your vote. This man said certain key things just to get y'all's vote. And you fell for it. Now you got people that are being deported. You got people that are being harassed on their jobs, taking out their homes, and it's just a mess what's going on with Agent Orange. Like, it's a mess, and we don't know what's going to happen, but I know what I'm going to do. I am going to do my best to give my people information to make sure that they know how to maneuver through these 4 years. Do not, I repeat, do not boycott Target, Walmart, Amazon. You got Black-owned businesses that are selling their products in Walmart, Target, Amazon. Go to these places and only shop Black owned products. Don't boycott these places because if you boycott these places, then that means you are hurting the Black businesses that got their products in these places. So keep supporting these entities. Never not support. Just keep supporting, but only buy Black owned. Okay. Another thing that I saw in the news, this 13-year-old girl was arrested for a boom threat. And it took the police a whole week to investigate and find out the truth. This 13-year-old baby had to sit in jail for a whole week while the police did their job. I've never been to jail. I've never been to prison. But I can about imagine what that child felt like when she was sitting in that jail for a week. I can just imagine what that child felt like, how scared she was. And then it took a week for y'all to find out that she didn't even put the thread out on social media. It was classmates, friends, whoever. It was other kids that did it. It was never her that did it. That's the most disgusting part about the whole entire situation. What's up, Dre? I don't know how I say your first name, but what's up? What's up? But yeah, it's just when I first seen that and I heard that story, I was like, what in the entire hell is wrong with our penal system that you arrest a 13-year-old girl and it take y'all a week to find out that it was not her? It shouldn't have took y'all that long to realize that it was never her. It shouldn't have never ever took y'all that long to find out that it was not that child, when all you had to do was research the IP address. It was just that plain and simple. All you had to do was just look at the IP address, y'all. But y'all couldn't even do that. That's the sad part about it. And that baby sat in jail for a whole entire week. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. But it's just a lot of stuff is going on in the news. A lot of people are feeling helpless and hopeless. Do what you can in your community to help your people. Educate your people. When it's time for us to vote, make sure that you get out and you go. Make sure that you get out and you go and you vote. Get your elders, the ones that are homebound, get them and go vote. It is no excuse to not to vote. There was no reason for y'all to not go and vote. Like, there was no reason for that. Everybody should have went and voted. This election showed us that People was not ready for a black, I mean not black, but a female president. Like this election for real showed us that people were not uh people were not ready to people were not ready to have a female president. The misogyny of it all, it was crazy to me. Like this woman was our best bet, and people just messed all over her. They did not care, and it's crazy. I don't know if we're gonna ever have a female president, especially a black one, in my lifetime. I just turned 46, January 21st. I don't think we would ever see a black president. Like I don't think we're gonna ever see a black president. I just I don't think we're gonna ever ever see it. And Kamala Harris was our best bet, and people messed it up. A lot of people's votes were based on lack of knowledge, hate, self-loathing, their religious beliefs, and just not caring. I voted for Kamala Harris because I wanted to make sure that women's rights were put in place and respected. Because a woman's body is not something that a man should be voting on. A man should not have the right to say a woman can't do this and that with her body. You got two women, from what I've seen so far, talk about. I've seen two women die from sepsis. I've seen two women so far die from sepsis because they had miscarriages. And the doctors were scared to, they weren't even scared. They just would not perform procedure to get that unalive baby out of her until she reached 9 months. You got 10-year-olds having to leave their state to go to the other state to have a procedure done because they were violated by a family member for a baby that they're not ready to take care of. And they're being made to have these babies by no fault of their own. And that's the sad part about it. Roe versus Wade helped us women. It helped us. Now, for those of you that don't believe in abortions, don't have one. For those of you that don't believe in abortions, when you get pregnant, pray to God that, women, pray to God that you don't have a miscarriage. Pray to God that you don't get raped. Pray to God that you don't get pregnant in your tubes and you have to have an abortion. Pray to God that don't happen to you. Like, it's just so sad to me that our rights are being trampled on, disrespected, because you want to put your religious beliefs above what's right. Religion should not have anything to do with a woman's body. A woman should be able to make decisions for herself and her family. It should not be the government's decision to make about our bodies. We should be able to make this decision between our families, our husbands, our boyfriends, if we have a boyfriend. It should not be nobody else's decision but our own. But that decision has been taken out of our hands. They don't even want us to have birth control. Nope. They don't want us to have access to birth control. Now, ain't that something? So you want a bunch of snotty-nosed kids running around unwanted. Like, for real, that's what y'all really and truly, that's what y'all really want. This world is about to go to hell in a handbasket. And I'm praying that it don't, but I'm seeing that it just might go to hell in a handbasket. I'm not gonna say I'm not scared because I am terrified. I am terrified, but I believe in God. And God is watching over us. God is making sure that we are okay. I've always believed in God. If I didn't, I wouldn't be alive today to see 46 if I did not believe in God. I believe in God. I think God has a crazy sense of humor because God, dog, the stuff that He has put us through, especially me, you can't help but think God is a comedian. Like, this man do stuff and you looking like, God, for real, this is what you gonna put me through today. This is what you gonna do today. I tell anybody, I think God got a sense of humor, and I think He do stuff just to make us laugh. Cause if you don't laugh, guess what? You're gonna be crying all day, every day, and don't know why. Like, I just talk to God every day, and I'm like, God, what you finna do today? Just let me know before I get my day started. Cause I just want to know a little bit of what you about to do today, just so I know how to maneuver through my day, and it don't be a lot of surprises. Cause oh my God, look, but it's a lot going on in the news. I just want y'all to just stay prayerful. I just want y'all to just be on the swivel to make sure that you are protected, and you know what I mean. This man has pardoned 1,600 men and women that was part of the January 6th insurrection. But he's all about the police, though. He's all about the police. But this fool is up there and pardoned 1,600 people that was involved in the January 6th insurrection. Y'all cannot be for real. Like, I mean, I thought it was a joke. I thought it was a doggone joke. I promise y'all I thought it was a joke. I swear up and down, I said, this man is joking with us. He got to be joking around with us. And then when I saw it on the news, I said, I be damn. And y'all know I don't drink no more. Y'all know I don't drink no more. But when I tell you, I wanted to drink when I saw that. I wanted to drink when I seen this orange jackass get reelected. I said, what in the hell? I did not think that this man was going to be reelected. But then again, I saw Kamala Harris and I saw Agent Orange. And I said, ain't nobody finna vote for her because she's black and she a woman. We've already had one black president. They want finna give us another one. And as a woman too, come on. I stayed prayerful about it though. But I already knew that they were not finna give us a female president. I already knew that. But God knows I prayed. I prayed, y'all. And y'all know I can't get on my knees and pray. But God dog, I prayed. Uh but yeah, y'all, I just I don't know what's gonna happen in these 4 years. I don't know what's gonna happen in these 4 years. But what I do know is I'm gonna stay prayerful. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, which is, let me tell y'all what I got going on. I am building a website for Labs and Libations podcast for y'all to go and purchase merch. Know where Baldhead and I are gonna be. Um, it's gonna be my merch on the website. It might be Baldhead's merch on the website if he wants it on the website. Um, as far as the open mic that I was working on, I'm postponing it for a while. It was stressing me out, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to open mics here in Columbus, Georgia, um, to get my practice on, because I've been writing, y'all. When I say I've been writing some jokes that, are funny to me, but I got to write, I got to practice. Got a lot of practice I got to do. Also, I'm working on some merch. Um, it's already out. I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna get the samples so that y'all can see the merch and what it's looking like, so that way that y'all can purchase it off of my link tree for right now, because the website is not up. The website is not even made. So, but I hope that y'all support the merch. As far as comedy is concerned, like I said, I'm getting back on stage. I did one show last year. Um, After my birth mom passed, I only did one show. I couldn't. My mind was not right. Um, Baldhead got a comedy tour called Comedy Over Depression, and a lot of us that get on this stage to make y'all laugh, guess what? We're suffering from depression. We have depression, and we're dealing with it, whether it's through drugs, alcohol, sex, video games, sleeping a lot, whatever it is that we're doing to cope with our depression, to get up on that stage, to entertain y'all, that's what we're doing. Me, it was drinking. I started drinking heavy. And when I say heavy, I mean heavy. When my great grandmother passed, okay, I grew up with my grandmama. I grew up in her home. I ain't gonna say I did not stay there, but I was there. She helped raise me. Um, when she passed, it's triggered a switch in me. Okay, so that was my vice to deal with my depression. Okay, because I didn't wanna, you know, I didn't want to take a bunch of pills and be gone out of here. That's my method of self harm. That's my method, y'all. Um, but I had to stop drinking. Because why? I'm in these comedy clubs and I need to be clear headed. I need to make sure that I can see everything that goes on around me when I'm in these clubs, when I'm doing these shows. I need to be able to take, and look, I need to be able to protect me better than anybody. More security, more, protection will be good. Um, I know I got, bald head around me, you know. All I gotta do is call him and say, hey, bald head, I'm gonna be in Atlanta. Um, at, at this place, this day, this time. If I can't call bald head, guess what? I can call somebody else and say, hey, I'm gonna be in Atlanta at this club, this place. I mean, this club, this time. Do you mind being there just to look out for me? Hey, Steve Brown, if you in Atlanta, I'm gonna be at this club this time. If you don't mind, can you please come to the club just to watch over me while I'm there? Hey, delay, I'm gonna be at this club at this time. Can you just come just to watch over me, just to make sure that I'm okay? Doodle Brown, whoever, you know what I'm saying? Whoever, it don't matter. Whoever it is, I will call somebody and say, hey, I need you to be there for me to watch over me to make sure that I am okay. Yeah. But like I said, I'm working on some merch. I'm working on a lot of stuff. I am working on a lot of things. Like I said, getting ready to get back on stage. I'm working on some merch. I just bought the domain for Laughs and Libations podcast, so I don't have no issues with nobody trying to steal the name. Laughs and Libations podcast. I'm working on some merch. Um, I'm working on some jokes. I want to get into skits and sketches. I want to get around some other comedians that want to do skits and want to do sketches. I want to be able to learn how to write effectively. When I was younger, I could write my ass off when I was younger. But as I got older, y'all, I wasn't I wasn't I wasn't into it no more. I wasn't used to writing like I once did when I was younger. But I have got to get back into it. I have got to get my imagination back into writing again. Um, but a lot of people. But I'm gonna say this about comedy. I've interviewed a lot of people, so I'm gonna tell y'all about me. Um, I'm from Alabama. I live in Columbus, Georgia. I got into comedy in 2021 at the ending of it. My first show was on Zoom, 50 Shades of Fudge. Um, gave me my shot. I did a great job. I wish I had that footage, but it accidentally got deleted. Um, my second time telling jokes, um, comedian Armani Jones put me on stage my first time. At KOD. Now y'all, I'm gonna say it. I shouldn't have been at KOD telling not a one joke at KOD. I promise y'all, I shouldn't have been. I should not have been at KOD for comedy night. It was a learning experience. It was a learning experience for me. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It was a great experience for me. I have not bombed since then, but I could bomb again. So I try my best to make sure I practice my jokes, know my jokes back and forward and backwards. Sometimes the joke changes every time I get on stage, but I try my best to make sure that I'm prepared so that I don't bomb again. Cause that bomb was not that bomb did not feel good. Ooh, it did not feel good. People was looking at me like, when is she gonna shut up and get that mic back to Ramani? That's what people was looking at me like, okay, is you gonna get this microphone back to this man and shut the entire hell up and go roll your behind back where you come from? That's how people was looking at me. I promise you. That's exactly how people was looking at me, y'all. So when I tell you it was a seminar, it was a seminar that night. I couldn't get nobody to giggle, sniggle, nothing. I felt like I needed to tickle everybody for them to laugh. Because I could not get nobody to laugh that night. Okay. I couldn't get nobody to laugh. Everybody telling me, Shaquena, you need to get your redemption back. Go on back to KOD. Get your redemption back. I might go back to KOD and get my redemption. I might go back. I might. I don't know. I'm not gonna say yes. I'm not gonna say no. I'm just gonna say maybe. Maybe I'll go back and get my redemption at KOD. Even Baldhead says, yeah, you need to go get your redemption back. Wait a couple years, get yourself together, and go back. So that's what I plan on doing. I plan on going back to get my redemption. Um, I've done some shows at KOD. I'm not KOD, Uptown Comedy Corner. My best show was after my sister was murdered. That was a month after my sister was murdered. That was my best show. Cause when I tell y'all I blacked out, I blacked out. The only thing I remember saying, the only joke I remember saying is I got the best marinated coochie in the club. That's the only joke I remember saying. I don't remember any other jokes but that one. After that, I don't remember anything. When I got home that night, I sent the video to my friend January. That girl called me and said, Shaquena, you told a joke that you was supposed to tell nobody. It was a secret between me, my sister, and another friend of ours, another friend that we called a sister. That secret was between the three of us. And the three of us was supposed to take that secret to the grave. Well, Nisha took it to the grave. Me and Danielle, two of us, we're still alive. And I told it on stage. I'm just going to say it involves a banana. That's all I'm saying. It involves a banana. And I told myself I was going to take it to the grave. Well, Nisha got me that night. We always try to one up one another. And that night, she got me. She got me. She got me, y'all. Ooh, she took over my body, my mind, my she just took over me that night. And she ran my jokes. Cause when I say once I got that mic in my hand, I don't remember nothing but that one joke that I told y'all that I remember. And I remember the girl in the front row with the white top on going from a hee 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 to like she was offended. And I had to tell her on Monday, I said, I think we're gonna have to fight tonight. I think we're gonna have to fight tonight. Especially me, because she looked like she was mad. Because I said I had the best cooch in the club. Y'all, that was so funny to me. And I knew when I told that banana joke, I knew I, I knew I had said something crazy because I'm always saying something crazy out my mouth. Never know what it is I'm saying, but I knew I said something crazy because the way Armani looked at me when I was up there on that stage, he looked at me like, did she just say what I think she just said? I know damn well she didn't. And I did not know what I said. I was scared to ask. I was scared to ask. What did I say? Man, look, I was not going to ask him what I know. I was not finna ask that man what I said, no. But January, she told me exactly what the hell I said. I said, oh my Lord. No, I didn't. She said, which corner? When you get up, I need for you to watch that video from beginning to the end. And that's exactly what I did. Because I had to edit, I wanted to edit the video so I can put it here on YouTube. Y'all, when I tell you, I was like, no, I did not do that. She said, yep, you told on yourself, and I told on myself. I told on myself. And my sister made me tell on myself. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Yeah, Ronisha, you made me tell on myself that night. Because I did not remember nothing I said except for the coochie joke. And it was funny. That was my best night. And I have not traveled to different places to do comedy. I have not. But I will travel once I get my money right. I'm in a situation where I don't have any funds to travel out of Georgia. So I'm going to do my best to get some funds so that I can travel to different cities, states, and be comfortable. But that night, that that month after my sister passed, that's the best show I had ever had in my life. I cannot get that back. Like I have tried to get that back, and I cannot get that back. But I'm going to continue to get that magic back from that night. I thought I was gonna be able to do it when my birth mom passed. I wasn't able to do it that night. But made it through it, and I'm enjoying comedy. I've had some highs. I've had some lows. I've done some things that I should not have done. I put myself in situations that I shouldn't have put myself in, and I have learned my lesson. Okay, I've learned my lesson. I've trusted people that I shouldn't have trusted, but I would never trust again. Um, yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all the craziest thing I've done. The craziest thing, no, yeah, I'm gonna tell you the craziest thing I did last year, February 17th, 2024. I went to do a comedy show with Armani Jones. And y'all, let me tell y'all something. I like to plan out my outfits. So I bought me a little see-through catsuit with the bra and the boy shorts. Y'all, I would never ever do that again. Notice I said February 17th. It was the day of the daggone winter. And I'm sitting up there wearing a catsuit. A black see-through cat suit in the dead of daggone winter, freezing my black ass off, trying to be cute, trying to be sexy, nipples all like this. And I was so got doggone cold. I forgot I had arthritis in my right knee. Let me tell y'all something. The next day, when I tell y'all my knee was saying, bitch, don't you ever disrespect us like that again. And when I mean by us, I mean me and my knee. Cause let me tell y'all something. My knee hollered for a good 2.5 weeks. I had to put something on my knee. And I hate icy hot. Oh my God, I hate icy hot. I had to put that crap on my knee. And told God I would never, ever, ever do that again. And when I tell y'all I didn't, I have not had that cat suit on since. If I ever wear that cat suit again, I promise y'all, it's gonna be in springtime. It will be in the spring. It won't be in the summer because it's black. It's black. I'm not putting on black in the summertime. I'm not doing that. Nah. Mm-mm. Me not gonna do that. But the dead of winter, I would never, ever, ever do that again. And my friend, comedian Kia Real, when I tell you she looked at me like I was crazy, she was like, you really, you really finna put this suit on. You really finna wear this cat suit. I'm looking at her like, uh-huh. She turned into my mama that night. She looked like she wanted to say something to me. She looked like she wanted to whoop my behind that night. Oh my God, the way she looked at me, I was debating on if I wanted to put the bad boy on. Y'all, I was so scared to put that doggone cat suit on. The way she looked at me, she looked at me like she wanted to get a belt and whoop the black up off me. Was terrified of the look she gave me. Okay. But I still put it on. And she helped me zip that mug up. Now, don't ask me how I zipped it down. It took me 15 minutes to zip that bad boy down when I got back in the house. But I had a good time. I got to meet Duchess. Not the Duchess that y'all think, but I got to meet Duchess, the owner of the Avenue, Tapas Bar and Grill, 1155 Virginia Avenue, next to Uptown Comedy Corner. Got the best baked potato in Georgia, in my opinion. If you ever go, tell Duchess Shaquena sent you. It took me a week to eat the potato that I got. Like that potato was that big. Okay. And it took me a week to eat that mug. I texted her money and told him, I said, I just got finished eating this potato. And he said, what the hell? Y'all, it take me forever to eat a lot of food like that. But when I tell y'all I had a good time, like I said, I got to meet Duchess. She's funny. She's a sweetheart. She's one of my sisters in comedy. I appreciate her. Sometimes she'll check up on me when she's not busy. Check up on her. We try to stay in contact with each other. But she's gonna be to me, I'm hoping and praying to God that she's gonna be a long time sister in comedy for me. Somebody that I can learn from. Um, you know, somebody that I can work with, share a stage with, share some laughs with. So I'm hoping and I'm praying to God that, you know, she's somebody that will be in my life for a long time to come. A sisterhood that I can be proud of. That's what I'm hoping and praying for. Um, Let me see what I got going on. I'm hoping that I'll be in Atlanta in April. I'm just gonna let y'all know. I'll let y'all know whether or not I will be in Atlanta or not. Don't know just yet. Um, but I'm gonna hopefully I will be in Atlanta in April. Hopefully I will be. If not, I'll let y'all know either way. Um, I was supposed to be booked for a show in February, but um, that invite was rescinded. There was no room for me, which is fine. I was just happy that I got thought about. I get another opportunity, just like I got that one. I get another one. I'm working on another podcast with another comedian that's here in Columbus, Georgia. Um, and I'm working on some other stuff, you know. Yeah, I'm working on some other stuff, y'all. Some stuff I'm just not gonna say right now, but I'm working on a lot of stuff. I pray for you, girl, cause I'm trying to balance. I'm trying to juggle it all without being stressed. Y'all make sure whatever y'all do in life, don't stress about anything because stress is a silent killer, and you don't want it to be the ending of you. Okay, don't let stress be the silent killer of you, cause that's what got me last year trying to put this open mic together. I was stressing the hell out. So, and I stressed out so bad that I was having headaches. And I had to get a steroid shot in my ass for these headaches and an inflammatory. When I tell y'all that shot in my butt burned for 3 to 4 days, and I said never ever again would I let anything else ever stress me out. Boy, that shot was not my friend like it was supposed to be. But I'm glad I got it. I feel a whole lot better. When I feel myself stressing, I stop what I'm doing, talk to myself, talk to God, ask Him to help me relax. Because stress is a silent, deadly killer. And that's not how I want to go. Not how I want to go. But yeah, y'all, I'm working on a lot of stuff. I am working on a lot of stuff. So when it all pans out for me, I will get back on here to tell y'all what I got going on. Uh, uh, but make sure that y'all follow me at Shaquena, ShaQuena 3939 on Instagram, fan base, TikTok. Also follow me, Shaquena_Horace. Um, my other IG, follow me, Shaquena_Horace on Facebook. I'm getting my tag together, so y'all gonna look out for that. Like I said, fan base, TikTok, fan base, TikTok, eliminate 13939. Also, make sure that y'all subscribe to Baldhead's podcast here on YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube, QuenaHorace, ShaQuenaHorace. And we appreciate y'all. Be on the lookout for everything that Baldhead has going on. Again, I'm sorry that Baldhead could not be here. He was in the middle of filming. Katie is funny. I mean, Katie Funny as KatieFunnyAf. Sorry she could not be here tonight. I'm going to reach out to her to rebook her for another time. But thank y'all so much for your participation tonight, for listening at me tonight. I thank y'all so much for the support, the love. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for loving on me. for as long as I've been doing YouTube. Thank y'all so much. I've had this podcast for 3 years. It's about to be 4 years this year. So we appreciate y'all. As y'all know, again, Baldhead is my new co-host, and we are rocking. We are really rocking with each other. So this is gonna be a great thing. We're gonna be working well together. So support us individually and together. Um, follow Baldhead, comedian Baldhead Phillips on TikTok and fan base. Follow comedian Baldhead Phillips on Instagram. Philip follow Art by Baldhead on Instagram. Follow comedian Baldhead Phillips on Facebook. Baten, Baten, Baldhead Phillips on Facebook. So that way you know what we got going on, where we're gonna be, who we're gonna be hanging around with, stuff that we got going on. So make sure, please make sure that y'all support Baldhead. Make sure that you support me. Make sure that you support us together. And like I always say at the end of all my videos, God only gives you one life. Y'all please live it. And we will see y'all next Sunday, February 2nd, with our last episode of Laughs and Libations podcast, season 6. Y'all have a great night.
I know you